What if a group of bishops and laypeople decided to vote on changing core Catholic teachings, and the votes of everyday people counted exactly the same as the votes of the bishops? This isn't a hypothetical. It's a new proposal from Germany that has the Vatican on high alert and critics using one word everyone fears: schism. Let's break down what's happening, because it's potentially the biggest internal crisis facing the Catholic Church right now. According to a report by veteran Italian journalist Nico Spuntoni, the German Church is moving forward with a plan to create a permanent Synodal Conference. Here's what makes this body revolutionary and why it's causing such alarm. 1. Equal power. Laypeople would be on an equal footing with bishops. Their votes would carry the same weight. 2. Doctrine by vote. This conference would have the power to introduce changes to doctrine by a simple majority vote. If you disagree with the new decision, you'd be forced to provide a public justification. 3. Control of the cash. It would also take control of the financial resources of the immensely wealthy German Church. Think about that for a second. This isn't just about discussing ideas. This is a proposed new governing structure that fundamentally challenges how the Catholic Church, which is built on apostolic succession and the teaching authority of bishops, has operated for 2 millennia. The Vatican's concern is massive, and it's not new. An unpublished document shows that back in 2021, Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI contacted the leading German cardinal to express his great concern. Benedict was reportedly convinced that this path will do harm and end badly if it is not stopped. His warning was ignored. Now, the ball is in Pope Leo XIV court. The report suggests he may have to use his authority to suspend the process. Why is the German Church on this path? It's the culmination of their synodal way, a multi-year assembly. By 2023, a large majority of its members, including over 2/3 of the German bishops themselves, voted for documents that call for women deacons, blessings for same-sex unions, and even changes that would allow for transgender clergy. These are direct challenges to established doctrine. The criticism from within the Church has been fierce. Cardinal Gerhard Müller, the former head of the Vatican's doctrinal office, didn't mince words. He said the German project is worse than schism. Why? Because in a schism, groups break away but often keep the core faith. He argues the German synodal way is abandoning the very essence of Christianity and transforming it into a wing of a materialistic and nihilistic woke culture. He claims it replaces scripture and tradition with the philosophies of modern secular thinkers and turns the Church into just another social service organization trying to be useful to the state. So, we're left with a colossal standoff. On one side, a large, influential, and wealthy national church pushing for radical structural and doctrinal reform based on modern democratic principles. On the other, the Vatican and traditionalists seeing it as a fundamental departure from the nature of the Church itself. This is more than a German problem. Proponents hope it triggers a contagion of change across the global Church. Opponents see it as an avalanche that could lead to fracture. It forces a foundational question. Is the Catholic Church a democracy, or is it something else entirely? Can its ancient structures and teachings be governed by majority vote, or does its authority come from a different, divine source? This isn't just about theology, it's about identity. The coming months will test the strength of central authority like never before in the modern era. What do you think? Is the German model a necessary update for the 21st century, or a dangerous overreach that breaks the core of the faith? Should the Pope step in and stop it? Share your perspective in the comments.